I'm John McBeek, and you are watching Community Focus, presented by the Friends of MCTV. In this third segment, our guest is Dexter Brigham, the Director of Theater Programming at the Midland Center for the Arts. Welcome to Community Focus.
Thanks, John.
Now, Dexter, Matrix Midland has presented events and programs for 40 years now. What's been and continues to be the programming philosophy of Matrix Midland?
Well, it is the philosophy of Matrix is really to uplift the human spirit through a celebration of the arts, sciences, and humanities.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell. Literally a nutshell.
Well, with the recent changes at the center, what's new and different with this year's Matrix?
Well, over the past 40 years, Matrix has gone through a lot of different iterations, and most recently it's been about 4 to 6 weeks long. So this year we're taking a little bit of a different tack, and we're really bringing it back to its festival roots. So instead of being 4 to 6 weeks, it's going to be 11 days, June 1st through 11th, and it's going to be a much more intense. We have events, sometimes anywhere from 1 to 4 events going on. There's very few days in that range where there's not something going on.
So walk us through it. What is going to happen in those the events, the performers, the things that people will be able to see or experience?
All right. Well, the first day of the festival on June 1st, we have a kickoff party called "Let the Sparks Fly" up in the museum, where we'll be opening up our Smithsonian Spark Lab for the first time to the public, and that'll be followed by a concert by Brian Darcy James, who is our local homegrown Broadway star. Most recently, he's been seen in the Netflix television show 13 Reasons Why, and he just recently rejoined the cast of Hamilton on Broadway. So that's on Thursday. On Saturday, we have a big block party happening outdoors in the library parking lot. We have music running from 3 p.m. until 11 p.m. with Squonk and the 25-cent beer band, all sorts of wonderful music, craft beers, food trucks, all sorts of stuff going on there. And that's an entirely free event. Later on in the week, we have Dr. Shaylin Soma, a clinical psychologist, who will be speaking about the path to resilience. And that's going to be paired with a wonderful exhibit called The Forgiveness Project that tells stories of extreme forgiveness. And then as the week progresses, we have Nicholas Sparks, which is the kind of critically acclaimed author and the author of Message in a Bottle and The Notebook, A Walk to Remember, Safe Haven, all sorts of wonderful books. He'll be joining us for a presentation and book signing and Q&A. We also have Jackie Ivanko, who is a wonderful young musician that just recently performed at President Trump's inauguration. Later on the week, we'll be doing a screening of The Princess Bride, but the actor who played Wesley in that film, Cary Elwes, will be joining us after the screening of that film for a Q&A, and I'm really excited to say that I get to be the guy who gets to be on stage with Cary Elwes. And then on the second weekend, we have a bunch of really great family programming. We have the beautiful artistry of the Kishore Marionettes. They'll be doing a couple of shows on Friday night and Saturday afternoon. And then the final event of the entire festival will be the international juggling champion, Mark Nizer.
Back to Cary Elwes, and when you're on stage with him, are we going to see any swordplay, any left-handed or right-handed?
Well, I've been working on both just to make sure that I can keep him on his toes. But I think more than that, I'll pretty much be doing my best. My best, I was going to say James Lipton impersonation, but maybe I mean my best John McPeek impersonation.
I don't know about that. Are tickets required for all these events? And if so, how does one purchase a ticket?
Tickets are required for most of the performances. However, our block party on June 3rd is entirely free, entirely open to the public. It's going to be taking place on the same day as the 51st annual Summer Art Fair. So we'll have close to 100 craftsmen and artists who will be selling their wares in and around all of the Matrix events that are happening. But we also have 5 breweries: Forgotten Ciders, Four Leaf Brewing, Midland Brewing Company, Mountain Town, and Tri-City will all be on site. We have some great food trucks that'll be serving their food there all day. And then we have, in addition to Squonk Cycle Sonic, which is a wonderful performance art steampunk rock and roll show. In addition to that show, having performances at 4, 7, and 10, we also have Steve Armstrong and the 25-Cent Beer Band, which is a contemporary country band, and also American Opera, which is an indie performer who just recently got back from a performance at South by Southwest. So on the up and up. And
tickets for the events that there are tickets needed.
Yes, so you can get tickets for any of the events that are happening in any of our venues from our box office. You can stop by our box office, or you can call them at 989-631-8250, or you can also purchase tickets online on our website at www.mcfta.org, and then all of the Matrix events are at /MXFest.
Well, Dexter, thank you for appearing on Community Focus to keep us informed about the new and improved Matrix Midland program this summer.